The truth about it is, when you're in love with someone, you're in love with someone. And there are a lot of ways that someone can be the wrong person. And this was one of the ways that Gavin was the wrong person. He's defective. He came with an expiration date that frankly was close and awful. But I was so in love with him, and it didn't matter. Most people hear skin cancer and think it's quite easily cured, which a lot of skin cancer is, and I didn't understand that you had melanoma and that it was...
The fact that it was stage 3 made it a completely different story.
Pretty deadly and already pretty advanced.
Yeah.
We started so early in our relationship, we got really quickly accustomed to being in a mode where we sat in a room and someone said, "Good news today, your cancer hasn't spread," or you don't have any new brain tumors.
I mean, that was kind of like our normal time. That was like when we really were just
normal.
like, wasn't a big deal. I think it was the end of January that we were going in for a, what I thought was kind of like a regular checkup with my oncologist. I thought.
She said, don't ask me anything that you are not prepared to know, because I will tell you the truth. And I said, "Is this it?" And she was able to look me straight in the eye and say sort of like, "This is it. This is the end of the road." When we got this awful news, we talked to my parents and we talked to Gavin's parents. And then we went away. We went to the beach.
Caribbean.
We went to the Caribbean. Just looking at you and being so in love with you on the beach, you were dying, was a part of that and was present and looming, but was also not at all. I was also just on the beach with you, looking at you, and just completely in love with you.
And you would think it would be weird to say, but how lucky can a guy be, or a girl be, to get to have that feeling of kind of what may be like pure love, to think that someone loves you like completely. And to feel that before you die, or I'm lucky because I know that not everyone gets to feel that, or to know it.
Yeah.
More like I felt it and knew it. And it's hard to explain, and it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I would think that I would feel his absence really acutely. Sometimes it's, I think it's so dramatic that it's hard to feel. It's like a missing limb, and you still feel like it's there. I ran up to the floor where they told me Gavin was, and he was actually breathing on his own. The doctors were pretty sure that he wouldn't breathe on his own for long. I called his parents, they're in Tennessee, and I told them to come as soon as possible. And my parents were there, and my brother and sister came, and we decided that we were going to keep Gavin on the breathing tube until everyone could be there. The doctors told us whenever we were ready, they would pull Gavin's breathing tube, and he would just slowly stop breathing. I just lied on his chest, and I was listening to his breathing, and his mom held his hand, and he just really slowly stopped breathing. And that was it. It was surreal. It was impossible, and completely impossible to understand. I know that he wanted to go. I can't want him to have stayed. I can want him to have never had cancer. That is that's an angry road that I don't go. But for right now, for like month 2, it happened the best way that it could. I'm really grateful to him for that.